Video documents a bizarre and unsettling incident that took place at a fast food restaurant following instructions from someone on the phone who said he was a police officer. A supervisor ordered a young McDonald's employee to undergo a strip search, but it turns out the phone call was a hoax. Diane McInerney reports this weird story is the focus of a report on ABC's Primetime.
This sobbing teenager is being strip searched by her supervisor at a McDonald's, and things are about to get even worse for her.
Didn't know what to do. I was petrified.
18-year-old Louise Ogborn worked part-time at this McDonald's near Louisville, Kentucky. She told ABC's Primetime her ordeal began when her supervisor received a phone call from a man claiming to be a police officer.
I honestly thought he was a police officer and what I was doing was the right thing.
The caller told her Louise was a suspect in a theft and told her to strip search the girl in a private room.
I could never steal. I could never do anything like that. I don't have it in me.
What happened next was caught on surveillance cameras. Her cell phone, car keys, and finally her clothes were taken away. She was left with just a soiled apron to cover herself.
Just when you think it's over.
And just when I think it's over, it got worse.
It seems difficult to believe, but that disturbing scenario has been going on at fast food restaurants across America for years. There are 70 cases of hoax callers persuading managers to strip search and in some cases sexually assault employees, even some customers. Reporter Eric Zager of WHAS-TV in Louisville has been covering the saga.
They went just on his word. He was apparently that convincing.
Who was the stranger on the phone? The call was traced to this payphone in Florida and a phone card allegedly used by this man, former prison guard David Stewart. He pled not guilty to impersonating a police officer and soliciting a sexual act. But he's not the only man in trouble with the law. The supervisor's boyfriend, Walter Nix, is also facing charges. Why? The caller eventually told Louise's supervisor to bring him to the restaurant to help guard Louise.
She got in touch with her fiancé, Walter Nix Jr., and he came up, went in the back room, and got on the phone with David Stewart.
Incredibly, on the orders of the voice on the phone, Walter Nix allegedly spanked Louise and forced her to take part in a sex act. That was also caught on camera.
I had no intentions to hurting anyone, and I'm ashamed of my actions, and I want to apologize to Ms. Ogborn.
Nix apologized in open court to Louise, but a plea bargain in which he was to plead guilty to unlawful imprisonment and which would give him no jail time was rejected by the judge. Meanwhile, Louise says she's emotionally traumatized, and even experts are astonished people were willing to go so far to obey a stranger on the phone.